Hey ho, what's good? It's your boy 13.com. Today's video is about how to use Autotune to sound like Future, to sound like T-Pain, to sound like Migos, to sound like Young Fuck, to sound like most artists nowadays. So what I've got here, I've got a vocal project which I've vocaled for a guy. If you need my vocal services as well, check out 13.com for some custom hooks. A client of mine sent me a beat. He's vocaled on it already. He's spat his bar, and he needed a hook, so I sang it for him. This is how it sounds so far.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything, and you gave me nothing. All you did was give me a poker face. Should've known all along that you were bluffing. Not sure how it sounds to you, but it sound like a breakup to me. Sound like a breakup, don't it? Sound like a breakup.
So as you can hear, it's got a lot of auto tune on it. It doesn't need to have it, but for the purpose of the video, I put it quite heavy on it. So when we're dealing with auto tune, there's couple things you have to remember. You have to remember it's not always about buying a high plug-in effects, Antares or whatever other things there are out there. Logic Pro has a decent pitch correction on it already that you can use, that I use. I don't listen. A lot of people go out there and try and buy the biggest and baddest software. My theme is conquer and master what you have here. Logic Pro have done a good job of providing us with some good tools to make some good music. So utilize that and then take it to the next step. It's a bit like when you're a kid. You don't jump on a motorcycle. No, you buy a bike. Your parents get you a bike and it has training wheels on it, and then you take the training wheels off and then you ride it without, and then you upgrade to a mountain bike, and then you upgrade to a moped, and then you upgrade to a motorbike, and so on. So master what we've got here, and then you can move on to the other stuff later. And in all honesty, in essence, this has got motorbike functions on it anyway. Let's not have shiny syndrome where we see something shiny in the background somewhere else and we chase that. Let's focus on what we got here. So I vocaled it. I put my Drake vocal on it, which is a pack that I sell on my website called the Drake Vocal Preset. I put that on it just to give it that flair, give it that crisp, nice sound. I'll basically show you here. So yeah, that's basically what it is. With pitch correction, there's a couple things you have to remember. You have to remember to have the pitch in key. So what do I mean? So we'll go to how you apply the pitch correction. You go to pitch correction and then you add it here. Okay, so songs are usually in major scale or minor scale. Okay, that's what you have to identify. This beat is very moody, very dreary, very makes you want to think about your life and maybe even slit your wrist. So I know that it's in minor scale. If it was happy, smiley, and joyous, then it's going to be a major scale. So I would flip the minor scale, and then I know that this song is in, I think it's in B minor. Yeah, it's in B minor. So I'd put it there, and then I'd slide this scale for my response. If I wanted it thick and heavy, then I'll pull it all the way down. If I wanted it maybe not so much, I'll pull it a quarter less. And then if I wanted it not at all really, I'd have it halfway. As I said, for the purpose of this video, I pulled it right down. Now the way you have to find your root note and your key is the best way to do it is with a keyboard. If you've got a keyboard, if you haven't, literally identify if it makes you feel happy or sad. If it makes you feel happy, I'm breaking it down in its simplest form here. It's all about understanding it from a simple form. If it makes you happy, the beat, major scale. If it makes you sad or makes you emotional, then minor scale. Once you've discovered that, literally go through all of these until it's in tune. If it sounds wobbly or out of tune, then it won't. For example, let me show you.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything.
Okay, so that's in. Yeah, we've identified that's in. What happened? Let's see what happens when I change the B to a C.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything, and you gave me nothing.
It's still in. It's still in. Okay, it's still in because we know there's a C somewhere in the scale as well.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything.
Shit you hate to
Give you everything. Not sure how it sounds to you, but it sound like a breakup to me. Sound like a breakup, don't it? Sound like a.
Okay, I see what I was doing. So
shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything, and you gave me nothing.
do you hear how shit that sounds? That sounds out. Okay, so that's how we know that that was the wrong root note. Okay, so you got to go through all of the root notes until it sounds, until your whole bar, 4 bars sounds in tune, and that's when you know, okay, cool, I found the right root note. A quicker way to do it is get out your keyboard and find the root note, but that's a whole different ball game, and you have to have a strong ear for the music to understand root notes, and that's not what we'll cover in this video. So that's literally how you put it on. Adjust the slider up and down according to what how strong you want it. Like for example, I'll adjust the slider now for you.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything, and you gave me nothing. All you did was give me a poker face. Should've known all along that you were bluffing. Not sure how it sounds to you, but it sound like a breakup to me. Sound like a breakup, don't it? Sound like a breakup.
So you can hear it's there's strong parts, there's weaker parts with the pitch correction, and just play around with it. You can really have fun with it. Remember to get your root note right. Remember to identify whether it's minor scale or major scale, and then you'll be fine. If you need additional help, always send me an email, and I'll be happy to help out. Remember, we covered the basics here. We don't do the advanced stuff. We'll save for later, but I believe in really locking down the basics and understanding the basics, and then you could take your stuff to the next level. I'll play out the whole tune. I've got some harmonies on the song as well, which I really like, and it's all got kind of pitch correction on it as well. So really play around with your pitch correction, get your future sounds and stuff, and then the sky's the limit really. Let's hear it.
Shit you hate to hear, but you gotta say it.
I gave you everything, and you gave me nothing. All you did was give me a poker face. Should've known all along that you were bluffing. Not sure how it sounds to you, but it sound like a breakup to me. Sound like a breakup, don't it? Sound like a breakup. Not sure how it sound, but it sound like a breakup to me. Sound like a breakup, don't it? Sound like a breakup.
So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember the 3 things: pitch correction, root note, and your natural, your minor or your major scale. Once you got that, you should have a really good sounding Future / Migos / T-Pain / it goes on. The list goes on nowadays. So I hope that helped. Any questions or concerns, drop it below. Remember, you could get my Drake vocal preset for only $195 from my website. Here it's really popping off, it's really helping. It's the same effect that I've just put on my vocals, as you can see here. So it's really in depth. It will really help you out with what you're trying to do. So yeah, check it out. It comes with the pitch correction as well. All you have to do is adjust the root note and a minor or major scale, and then your high flying. You know, it provides crisp, clean, full of life than your original vocals. You know, and Drake is killing the game right now. So obviously, who wouldn't want to sound like Drake and make some of that Drake money? So yeah, have a nice day, guys, and enjoy. Keep it subscribed as well. Tell a friend to subscribe, and let's take music to a next level. Peace.